Welcome. Welcome to American Alpha Male. I'm glad you're here. Blessed that you're here. All I ask that you do is participate in the question I'm going to ask. Give me some feedback. Let me know what y'all like. Let me know your dislikes. Hold on. I got to get rid of those zombies.
When we get paid, I will spend as much money as I want because it's our money and he decided to marry me. And I do everything that he wants, like I'll cook and clean and stuff like that. And when he makes money, I'm gonna spend it. And that's just what marriage is. Like, you don't have to get married. As soon as we became one, whatever is his is also mine. So I pretty much live my life as I please. And that's just the way it is. Like, I don't know what else to tell you.
So what if he wanted you to start being responsible with the money and stop spending it? Video over, right? Yeah, let's have some fun with this one. All right, so this video is going viral because of what she said and how a bunch of men were pointing at her like, see, this is the enemy. And how a bunch of women were saying, see, she should be getting this and getting that. Well, there were two things that she said that stuck out before I stood out. Pardon me. I meant to say stuck out and stood, but whatever. So, she said something very non-interesting, which was she cooks and she cleans. Now, she's married to a professional athlete. Please remember that part because it'll be very important. Now, the professional athlete, we're just going to assume that he's going to have a personal trainer. Personal trainers, they do meal prep. Meal prep, if you look it up, is about at the highest $80 a week. So we did the $80 a week and we multiplied that by 52. We got $4,160. And the reason why I'm doing this, I want you guys to pay attention to this, because when women say they cook and they clean, first off, you clean after who? You live in the house too. But I digress. You said you cook, you clean, you basically does whatever he wants to do. All right, cool. So then I seen the guy play for the New Orleans Saints. So I just wondered, let's lie to each other and say that she's a full-time cleaning service lady. So we'll just say 40 hours a week. That should be fair, right? All right, cool. So what's the average, though? What do you mean the average? What is the average that a person who cleans gets paid in New Orleans? Well, it's $15.80. We multiply that by 40 hours a week, we get $603 added with a good 20 cents. Now, if you want that at a 52-week process, you're looking at $31,366.60. So this woman's value, as far as what she physically does, we're not going to talk about the licentious aspect of it because it's not needed, is $35,526.40. So when these type of ladies get to talking about cooking and cleaning, which you live there, so you're not even paying for the groceries that you are afforded. I didn't even take that out of the, but whatever, that's cool. And typically the maids and stuff like that, they come with their own stuff. So we didn't even deduct that, but it's cool. And you rarely will have a freaking maid coming over and cleaning every single day. So that part right there, but it's all right. It's cool. So the modern woman, because in all honesty, that woman is at max a 8. But how she was looking, her naturalness was a 6. But she probably keeps up with herself. So, she probably has a very nice physique. I don't want to say nice. I'll say very healthy physique. I think that's the better way. Because when they try to come for me, I say, well, she looks healthy. You kind of can't fight me on that one. Ha ha. So the modern woman is worth $35,562.40. Pretty good for whatever she is. Now, let's understand why this has people in an outrage. Because she seems very ungrateful. That's the part where people can articulate themselves. This is why you're here. Because she seems super ungrateful and entitled. She wasn't out there when he was in high school, middle school, elementary. Why am I not bringing up college in the NFL? Because the foundation in which this man, I don't even know who the NFL player is. I could probably name Jameis Winston and Taysom Hill off the New Orleans Saints, and I think Alvin Kamara, whatever, however you say his name, and I think Colston is still on the team. I don't even think he still plays in the NFL. But whatever, I can name 3 people off for the Saints. So I don't know how much he's worth, but we'll do a bare minimum lie. And we'll say the man gets $1 million, which I'm fairly certain he gets paid way more than that. You're not worth it. You're entitled. You weren't there during the foundational periods. You ain't lifted weight. You didn't do anything. So why people are upset, it's simple. You don't deserve it. You don't deserve it. You got to remember, this is a higher elevated life. You don't have to deal with certain things that other people deal with, aka the stresses of bills, aka sacrifice. It seems like all you did was come in, smile, charm, beguile a man out of his money, and you have the I'm going to divorce him for his money type of vibe. And when the money dries up, because it will, I know a couple of retired NFL players who didn't make any investments. They had millions. And you know where they at? A regular 9 to 5, still trying to find that glory. They're 30 and 50 years old. They didn't do anything with their money. So while you sitting there and everything like that, just know we don't like you. It's because of the entitled part. If you would have said, I'm taking some of that money that we have for the family, which you never mentioned, and we're going to invest some of that money, then people can go, all right, that's a good woman. But you're just going to spend it? See, when you spend something, you don't get it back. There's really nothing that you're buying that's of substance. It's keeping up with the Joneses. I won't disrespect her any further because I don't know that man. He might like the channel. He might feel some type of way, but I'm going to tell you the truth. You shouldn't have married her, bro. That part right there, marrying her, what did that do for you exactly? Why risk it all? I would say, if I would be completely honest, I would tell every single millionaire in the world, do not get married. Male or female, don't get married. What are you doing getting married, bro? What is marriage going to do for you? What is marriage really ultimately going to do for you? If she want to leave, let her leave. You don't owe nothing. You don't need nothing. All of that crap. And where she leaves, another will follow. Believe that. It's too many men in this world who think small-minded, who don't think I need to save. Why they don't think they need to save, I have no idea. But it is what it is. Now, could she be a lovely woman and caters to his needs and is super feminine and everything like that? Absolutely. But that image right there, that brashness, like you earned something, please. And see, men, y'all gotta be well aware of this stuff, because when divorce happens, because it's more likely than not it will, and she takes you for a lot, and she will. You don't get to come to men like me and go, oh my gosh, life hurts so much because I had to look you dead in the face and go, what did you think was going to happen? Why did she need a ring? All right, you wanted to get her a ring, but why did you need to? Where's your prenup? Did you do the research? I mean, you play in the NFL, so I played football. I remember sitting in those damn film rooms, studying propensities that the other team had. You mean to tell me you didn't do that? Oh. It is what it is, and it's sad. Now, y'all can point to other people and the Magic Johnsons and the LeBron James and all that crap and Kobe Bryant and all that, and that's well, swell, fine and all that. But in all actuality, you can write in what you want to write in and make it work that way. None of these women that any of these ball players are with deserves anything as far as it comes to what these men are getting from basketball. They don't. And I don't care what woman says anything. You can try to change my mind. No, you don't. You don't deserve $1 million just for having some kids. You don't. You don't deserve your lifestyle to change drastically because you leave a man who you decided to have kids with and decide that half of his stuff or millions is worth it. Look at Exhibit's wife, ex-wife. She wants him to pay for everything because she got accustomed to the lifestyle. I vehemently disagree with that BS. Now he's in California, so he's screwed. But this isn't an exhibit bashing video, but maybe I should make that. But fellas, you're not going to get sympathy from the other men. Look at Tom Brady and Giselle. Giselle married that man knowing good and damn well he was dedicated to football and then tried to essentially tell him he had to pick and choose. No man under duress, under stress, and under all that BS that y'all got going on will capitulate to that. You cannot tell a man he's going to have to choose one or the other because he will always choose the other. And if he chooses one, he's going to be miserable. You will feel the ire every single time. After he is done with football, what will he have? This is what he's been working on since he was a kid. And this is my problem with you females who get with these professional athletes and expect them to change their whole entire life, when their whole entire life is the reason that you're there. You can lie to me, but I'll tell you to shut the hell up. I don't believe nothing you saying. These women don't love these dudes. They love what they can do for them. And that's the cold-hearted truth. And what a lot of people are saying is when he can no longer do for this woman, she's going to leave. She won't be taking his last name when she takes his money from him. She'll be taking possibly the house, possibly the kids, more than likely the kids, and a whole lot of money for laying on her back. It's prostitution these days, but at the highest order. So I would tell all my NBA, and I have some people in the NBA that follow me, all my NFL, and I have a bunch that follow me from the NFL and college. Stop marrying these women. Protect yourself like if you was on the offensive line protecting your quarterback, like you was a player on the team protecting a star basketball player or baseball player. Y'all better get hit with this, because if you don't, there won't be nothing left for you to get to. And at the end of the game, you're the home team and you lost to the away team. And you lost because you weren't prepared. And any freaking person that played sports knows that if you lose because you were not prepared, you can only blame yourself. Not your execution, not your intent, not your heart, none of that. Preparedness. What a sad affair to be in. That woman don't deserve to be in that house. I don't care what type of story that y'all tell yourselves or what she tells herself. She should not be married to that man. But at the end of the day, it's on him. The world ain't going to look on this man and go, man, what a sad time and all this stuff. And there's going to be a certain place and a certain space of people who are going to point to you know what. And I'm not going to say it because we ain't making this channel for one particular faceted people. I'm going to the broader spectrum because this is an American problem. Tom Brady ain't black. There's a bunch of athletes out there getting their pockets punched on, kicked on, grabbed, hugged, bitten, when they should never have been married. You can write up contracts that can allow certain things and everything like that. But marriage is too steep a price. Look at Jeff Bezos when he got freaking divorced. His wife, she giving away the money. Bro, what you giving away the money for? You want to be the greatest philanthropist? All right, cool. She ain't work for that money. But either way that go, man, I always try to tell people, just get you a long-time girlfriend. And this isn't for the men who ain't making real money. You know, I'm not talking about the men who are, you know, making $60,000, $70,000. I'm not saying that that's not real money. What I'm saying is if you're not a millionaire, I'm not a millionaire. So if I got married, then yeah. Do I want to be a millionaire? I don't know. I'm still on the fence about that. So my woman divorced me and everything like that. Good luck. I got my stuff set up way differently. But yeah, there would be a prenup signed. Absolutely. She's definitely signing a prenup. But I kind of run my household a little differently. So there'll be contractual things that'll be set up, but more than likely, we'll do ceremonies and all that crap and everything. But as far as legally, yeah, Seti Nash ain't getting married. But I'm not saying that you shouldn't. And I'm not saying that some of you guys don't need marriage, because some of you guys absolutely need to be married, because there are certain things that you need to be held up to, a standard that you need to be held up to. So I'm not dumb enough to believe that no man should be married, but I'm saying millionaires should not be married. The rest of us, absolutely. Me, I'm teetering. But for the most part, yeah. Definitely go out there and get your butt married and make sure that you find the right one and all that and everything. But make sure she fits you. She has to fit you like a customized glove. Because if she doesn't fit you, she will ruin you. And if she can ruin you, what do you have in life to offer yourself, not just the world? And that's the problem that a lot of men don't want to address. But we will here. But that entitled thing that he called a wife, with no disrespect, but disrespect to how she came off, hell no. Thank you guys for tuning in.